Hi, this is Coach Nate with another DestroyTheBaseball.com video newsletter. The topic of today's newsletter is I am hitting too many fly balls. Well, I got an email that came in recently from a high school player who I've known for many years, who has figured out that the hitting of long fly balls that don't make it over the fence at his level is nothing more than a long out. And if you think back to when a player is in the youth leagues or little league, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, all it really took in most cases was to hit the ball to the outfield and you were golden. You were going to get on base and be safe and probably get extra bases. But as you move up levels, you've got to square the ball up, you've got to hit liners and hit the ball sharply to get hits, because the defenses and the athletes out on defense improve. But before we get into his email, I have a quote. Quote reads, "Any bad result you get as a hitter comes down to a very short list of swing parts you should be looking at. First, the hitter needs to make sure they are loading correctly, meaning they are loading at the same time every time, and they are reaching a quiet, balanced place in their load. This will help ensure they are seeing the ball with a steady head and eyes. Seeing the ball really well ups the odds of striking it squarely. If the hitter isn't loaded correctly, he'll tend to strike the ball inconsistently. One other big aspect of the load is the depth of the hitter's hands, how far he takes them back. If a hitter is loading too far back with the hands, he will increase the distance the bat has to travel to the ball. A couple inches back from the preload position is all that's necessary to achieve core stress or rocket band, which is the goal of the load. Remember, getting this core stress is everything. A simple load of a couple inches on time will increase your odds of hitting the ball square. A great swing always starts with the foundation, balanced athletic stance, and the correct load before the actual swing." And now his email. "Hi, Coach Nate. I feel like I'm swinging the bat well, but I'm not hitting many liners. I've been getting deep fly balls, and they all seem to be getting caught in high school. I attached my video from a recent game. What can you tell me I should be doing different?" Well, when I reviewed this player's video, I didn't see anything a lot different than I see with many players who are having the problem that he's having. When you're hitting a lot of fly balls, in many cases they are loading too late and they are loading too far back. So first of all, with regard to how far back you need to load, if you start yourself in a normal preload position, athletic stance, balls at your feet, nose over toes, knees bent, like a basketball defense type position, you can go ahead and start those hands, top hand, no higher than your armpit. You can rest that back comfortably there. A good load really only needs to be about 2-3 inches back. You don't need to go 5, 6, 7, 8 inches back. It becomes counterproductive, because what it does is it increases the time it's going to take you to get the bat back through the hitting zone to contact. So you want to be short and efficient to that contact point. Remember, the goal of the load is to put stress here, core stress. That's your power band. Pulling it back deeper isn't going to usually add anything to that. So a shallow 2 to 3 inch load will get you to your contact point sooner, and hitting to the contact point with your full body weight is the goal of hitting. That's what a good swing is. Also, with regard to the load, you have to time it correctly. I've said many times, no later than when the pitcher's arm is coming forward with the ball still in it. Preferably, you can even get to a full still load position, balanced, head still, hands at the ready, hands as far back as they need to go. You can do that load preferably when the pitcher's leg comes up on their stretch or their wind-up position. The foundation of why we hit fly balls really has nothing to do with changing our swing plane. And I urge hitters and I urge parents and coaches to avoid trying to take the player's natural swing plane and change it, or have the player consciously try to swing more upward or downward to create the result that they want. This is something that you're messing with, almost like messing with their fingerprints or their DNA or their retinal scan. Everybody's is a little bit unique. What you have to do is you have to work off of what makes a hitter unique and have a good solid foundation of the fundamentals. Are we loading correctly? Are we loading on time? Are we getting to power band? Are we feeling power band? Are we transitioning efficiently from back to front, getting to that strong front leg early? Are we feeling those physical triggers all the way along that tell us that we're doing it right? So if you found this video of value, please subscribe to my channel and you will be able to get notices of future videos. Also share this video on social media with anybody you think might value it, might get something out of it. Leave comments. Anything that you feel will add to the discussion will create the ultimate goal for all of our hitters, that is to bring them fully alive when they hit a baseball. And if you have a player video from a game or practice you'd like to send me, I will do a free video analysis and report. Also an action plan to go with that, and I will email that back to you free of charge. I've done that for people on 6 continents, and I'm happy to do it for you. It's part of my mission. Reminder also, this is a free channel. This is a free community. If you feel you've received value and you'd like to donate to help maintain the community and help it grow, go to www.destroythebaseball.com and click the donate button upper right corner. And I will talk to you soon.